Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Blast Off with Light. And I know it's been a while. I actually went off and played some other games on my own because I felt like playing some games and not necessarily recording them. So I played a lot of things: Crypt of the Necrodancer, Rogue Legacy, Binding of Isaac, Terraria, all sorts of things. Hardly recorded any of it. A little bit of Binding of Isaac, but that's it. But I'm back. I'm here. I'm making things. And one thing that became very apparent was I need more power and I need a little more snow. So I built a little shack thing over here. I like it. For a snowman, such that we can get snow whenever we need it. We got ourselves a nice magnetized spade, so we can just go and get all sorts of snow, and it gets sucked to us because of the spade. And then it gets sucked in there, and you can just put that away, and everything's great. Get all the snow you could possibly need. I know I could harvest it over there, or over there, but this is just closer, and he's cute. Well, I jump really high. He's just adorable. Look at his face. Look at it. Okay, so that's not what you came here to see. You came here for more power, because we're going to upgrade our power system. It's about time. Because our ore processing, it just doesn't have enough juice. I mean, yes, I can make another 1 thing, 2 things, 5 things. I could make several more things. Or I could go whole hog. And I kind of felt like going whole hog. So I did. I gathered all sorts of materials. It was just nice and relaxing to do that off camera. Put them in these boxes, and we're going to make a couple of cool things. There's another thing that I realized when collecting these various materials. For the Galgadorian things, we need more gas, tears, and blood. Gas, tears, and blood. They're kind of annoying to get at this point. I think everything else is kind of easy. Right about now, it's kind of easy to get the other materials. It's a slight pain to craft them, but once we get Applied Energistics up and running, that's not going to be a problem anymore at all. But gas, tears, and blood. Gas farms are annoying. I'd like to set one up. And blood farms are also mildly annoying. I should set one of those up too, possibly next to the gas farm, so I can do both at the same time, because if I need one, I probably need the other. But let's get to crafting. I had to add a chest over here for this stuff. So we've got a lot of things down here. I've got a lot of random stuff up top too. But the bottom half is what we're going to be crafting with a bunch of lava. Yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so pretty sure I've got everything I need. So we'll grab this to start with. Okay, so with this, we're going to put ender pearls in the middle and surround it with obsidian. Yes, that's exactly what we need. We need all of those. But something needs to go on top of that. Diamonds? Oh, I've already forgotten what I need. Because it's the thing that, not the ender generator, these guys, ender flux crystals. So we need, we're going to need more eyes of ender than I put in here. Oh, first thing, and I'm already not totally prepared. Fairly certain I know where to find the things. And if it's not in the chest I'm thinking of, then I will cut and be right back. Fairly certain it's in one of these 3. Not in that one. Well, here are my ender pearls and my blaze rods. Awesome. So we're going to need more of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, probably. And then that means we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Because these give you 2 each, right? Yeah. Pop those in there, and now we've got enough of those. And yes, I'll just leave that blaze powder on the ground. I don't care. I've got more blazes than I know what to do with, and I could have even more than that if I wanted them. Okay, back to work. So, we take these and we go like so, and like so, and like so. Okay. I probably need more of that ender-infused obsidian, however. I probably used up too many things. Because we're going to make a QED. Yeah, we need more. We need 6 more. Okay. I should have obsidian in my bag. Whee! And we've got plenty of ender pearls. I thought I was well prepared for this episode, but apparently, once again, I was mistaken. I should only need 2, because you take... Okay, so let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, so we need 8 of these. With 2 of those. To make 8 of those. Okay. Before we run back, let's just make sure we can build this thing. So, we've got 6 of these. We got the quartz, we got the diamonds, we've got the AIs, we've got the crafting bench. Awesome. So now we can go back and we can actually make this thing and stop running back and forth. Because I'm pretty sure the rest of it, I was more thorough in my counting. So we also need that crafting bench. And yes, there will be the occasional explosion. So, we need 1 of these. 4 of these, I think it was that way. Like so. Beautiful. Need 1 of these, 1 of these, 6 of these, and then 2 of these. For QED! Quad Aero Demonstrandum. Quantum Enrichment Device. Whatever. So we put that down, and from what I understand... Quantum Ender Diviner. Okay, lots of names. I believe you need to put these nearby to make sure it works. I think. Not sure what that's going to do. But we need the QED to finish off our recipe for today. Well, one of our recipes. Okay, so next up, we're going to need this with 4 gold and a thingamajig. For the thingamajig, we just need... Actually, let's just separate all these blocks. This is what I needed all those ender tears and blood for. Or not ender. Gas tears and blood. Okay, so we're going to need 3 of those. We're going to need these. And 1 of these. This took a lot. A lot of glass and glowstone and redstone and circuitry and diamonds and all sorts of stuff. But now we have it. So that's good. Well, I suppose I should... I'll see if I can just wing the recipe for this guy. Okay, so... No, I can't just wing it. Believe it's an energy transfer. It's one of these. Well, 4 of these, really. So we need these, but we need to make 1 of these. Okay, so let's wing that one. So we need that, and a 1, 2, 3, and some of these, and 1 of those. There we go. Big old storage thing. Now, with the big old storage thing, we needed those, and we needed these. What were the 2 things flanking that? Pistons. Now, this recipe doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to me, but it doesn't need to. Okay, so we got 4 of those now. Oh! That gave me back the housing. That's interesting. So I could probably mix this with another 64K thing to make another one of these. Cool. Okay, so we need one of these. They're made in batches of 3. So that's why I've got 3. And we'll come into our QED. We put one of these, 4 of these, and 4 of those. And then it goes mwah for a bit. And we'll have a thing. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. And it's done. Beautiful. We'll leave it in there for now, because we need to make some other things. Let's put some stuff away we don't really need. Make room in our inventory for all of these energized smelters. Oh, these things were expensive. They've got the steel casings. It's a pain. Actually, no. We will put these away for now. What we need are the next things down the path, because we need to make a bunch of crucible furnaces. So we need this at the bottom, this flanking it, this flanking the middle, this in the middle. Ooh, I need water. And then the buckets of lava on the top. So we'll grab as many buckets of lava as will fit. And then we start making it. We put this here, this here, this here, these across the bottom, and these here to make crucible furnaces. I could go out searching for them, but it's really not worth it. Because it takes netherrack, which we've got an indefinite supply of. It takes clay, which we have an indefinite supply of. It takes sand. It takes copper. It's not bad. It used to be bad. There was a time where that would have been just fruitless effort. We'd be like, oh, it'll take us all day and a week to get that. But no, nowadays it's just like, you need 14 crucible furnaces? Awesome. And there you go. 14 crucible furnaces. Can put these away. Gonna need that. We need the food sooner than later. Okay, so we got the 14 crucible furnaces. Now, with the crucible furnaces, we also need diamonds, brass plates, and compressed iron. Don't really remember what this is going to make. Oh, right, the heat-based thingamajig. The heat generator. So we need 7 of those, which also don't stack, along with the 7 energized smelters that don't stack. 5 metal, and these? I'm gonna have to check. Oh, right, the PCBs. Oh, one thing short. Let's put our buckets away. Okay. So what we do, we have one of these, and one of those, and two of these, and 5 of those. Whew. Okay. And we make a lot of these. At least these stack. And I'm hoping that the last step of this works, because I haven't gotten to test it, because this is a really expensive thing and I wanted to do it on camera. Seven. You're like, light, 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 you need 8. I know. I've got number 8 right over here. I know that gets rid of the power, but who cares? We're about to have tons of power. Tons. Okay, now where did I put my thing? I made a thing. Where did I put it? Did I put it in my bag? Oh, right. I didn't pull it out of the thing yet. Thing. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. We should be able to just build it like so. 8x lava generator. And we just come back here and plop it on down. And it fills back up with lava and generates lots more power than we were generating before. Let's make sure everything is full. And there it goes. Actually filling itself up while it's working. Oh, that's so much nicer. Lovely clank. Now, there's almost definitely a better way to do this. But for now, we're going to have this go at this rate. We'll eventually make the upgrades to make this faster. Now that we've got the power to handle it at 1x, we might be able to get it up to 8x, but then it, might tax the abilities of this guy, and we'll have to make the next one up. Because the next one up is crazy. Bedrock human getting 4 of those guys. And then all of those guys that I just did, which were kind of insane to begin with. Whew. That's a bit rough, but it's good. I like it. But we've got this going. This is all working just fine. It's heading up over into the nether. Most of the rest of the stuff around here is relatively untouched, except for our new friend over there. Haven't done too much other agriculture. I did harvest those guys. I harvested that a little to add some more slime over here. Now, Slime Land is, crazy town. Whew. Yeah. Crazy town. But generally, it'll create a lot of nice slime for us. I'm not sure what we'll use the slime balls for, but if we ever need XP, there's some slimes around. They make a nice little flopping sound. Whoop. Something set me on fire. Did I set myself on fire? That would have been embarrassing. Yeah. So, most everything is the way you last saw it, but it's been a while, so I figured I'd give you a tiny little tour. We got a friend staying up in the building up there. Our villagers are right down here. And then down here, we've just got our sleeping quarters. I should probably eat my apple. Actually, I'll eat it right before going into the nether so I can show you what's going on in there. Not much is new, but there's just one little thing I wanted to show you. Get equipped just in case. We are safe. And up we go. And here we are. So I would like to encase this in glass of some sort. It's entirely possible I'll use mana glass and elf glass to fill all this in. But I need a lot of mana before that'll happen. This is all set and going pretty darn well. 117 skull minion orbs, only 5 gas tiers. But we got a nice amount of stuff. We got enough string to make any wool that we need to make. This guy's going just fine. It seems our processing is complete on this end. Then it goes through onto the other side via this guy, which is empty. So that means that's going well too. Then comes in here. But I set this up to send the ingots over into here. So that's working well too. This stuff, I still need to figure out what to do with that automation-wise. This is still awful. There's no reason to keep this like this, where we throw that lever and it starts sending things down into the chests. It's a little ridiculous. Yeah. So it's slowly just hoppering this stuff down because I don't have a slot for it over in this. And there are too many things. You can only sort so many things with the logistical sorter. So until we've got applied energistics, we're going to have to deal with this sort of situation. But we don't appear to have lost too much. I don't even necessarily care if I lose these drops at the moment. They're not all that important to me. I care about these spider eggs, but we've already gotten 6, which is more than I've gotten in the rest of playing on this pack. If we head up here, we've got our Botania area. This thing gets filled up all the time. So we just throw the lever, take a XP shower, and have this Rose Arcana, sap it out, and send it over to the Conjuration Station, which is where we get our glowstone from, for the most part. Because it's a whole lot safer than actually going into the Nether to harvest it. There aren't any glowstone plants or anything, so we can't do it agriculturally. But it does take a lot of XP to get anything out of this station. But, as you can see, we collect a lot of XP. I'll probably have to expand this tank, because all of this just was harvested in the time it took me to set up for this episode. Not harvest all the things, no. Just to get everything together and in those chests. And then in the 22 minutes that you've been watching this, so probably half an hour or less, filled this whole thing up. Which will be enough to trigger that at least once. Should be several times. But it's a little sketchy on when it pushes over and when it fires, and when it does fire, it fires a pretty sizable burst of objects. It's a little sketchy on exactly how it should work, but yeah. So we have emptied our ender tank, but we've barely touched the reserve tank. That's pretty remarkable. But I think that's enough for this episode. Next episode, I will likely work on the ghast farm and or the blood farm. Because we need a thing for harvesting blood for the Galgador, and we need the... Oh, there it goes. And we need the ghast tears for the Galgador stuff as well. The Eyes of Galgador that we need, they're ghast tear related. So, that's what I'll be prepping for. I don't know how soon I'll be able to get another episode out. Hope you enjoyed the Merry Christmas Tolkiencraft stream that I put up. Had to be soon to potentially be known as Extortion Bunny. Really enjoyed it. Thanks to anybody who stopped by. Thanks for anybody who watched it after the fact. It was a lot of fun. We're hoping to do more of that in the future too, but oh, there's some more. As always, I'm taking classes. She's finishing up her doctorate. I work 40 hours a week, so getting to do this sort of stuff is a bit of a luxury, but I try to make it happen for you. I will see you in the next episode of Blast Off with Light.